Thanks to our friends at The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/ASYM for the top 10 stocks to buy right now. Airbnb is one of the great growth companies on the market today, has a phenomenal business in short-term and long-term rentals of homes, of rooms, and just building a great platform. But there are 4 charts that I want to show that really, I think, highlight the strength of this company. My name is Travis William. Thanks for watching Asymmetric Investing. Please subscribe here on YouTube for all my content. And I want to get to the first chart, which is just a high-level overview of the company's revenue. So remember, Airbnb has not been public all that long, so this data does not go back more than a couple of years, but you can see that coming out of the pandemic, Airbnb has just been an absolute growth machine, just a steady growth company year after year. I think this just shows sometimes zooming out and looking at what their revenue trend is really helpful for investors because this takes out a lot of the quarter-to-quarter noise. We don't have to hear about what analysts were estimating. You can just see that this is a steady growth company. What is driving that growth? Well, this is a look at bookings per quarter. And so this is the gross booking value that they report each quarter. And you can see that there's seasonality to it, but it continues to go up quarter after quarter. Right now, it does not appear that there is any weakness in Airbnb's business. People are traveling more. And interestingly, their daily room rates are actually pretty flat. So they've been able to grow this by growing volume and not just room rates. That has resulted in increased cash flow. And this is where the business gets to be really impressive because you have a ton of operating leverage from Airbnb because this is a digital company. So their cash flow is steadily increasing year after year. Now nearly $4 billion in free cash flow from the business over the trailing 12 months. One of the drivers of that and benefits of that is the cash that's on hand. You may not know this about Airbnb, but they actually get to keep the interest on cash that is held on customers' behalf. So customer deposits is the black line here, and the orange line is the cash that Airbnb has generated from its business. It's basically its own cash. So in total, there's nearly $20 billion worth of cash. If they just invest that in treasuries, they're going to generate about a 5% interest rate on that. That is about $1 billion per year in interest that Airbnb is going to be able to generate just from the cash that it has itself and the cash that it holds on behalf of customers. Just a phenomenal benefit from being both a profitable business, a positive free cash flow business, and a business that has what's called a negative cash conversion cycle, meaning that customers pay for what they're going to use before it's actually used, and Airbnb has to pay out the hosts that are actually hosting those guests. So this is one of my favorite companies and favorite stocks right now because of charts exactly like this. Revenue is growing, free cash flow is growing, bookings are increasing, and you have that benefit of having a phenomenal balance sheet. That is why Airbnb is a top stock in my eyes. But what do you think about Airbnb? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to Asymmetric Investing. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you here next time.